Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's daily tarot love read. My name is Morty. I'm excited to have all of you guys here. Excited that you're joining me on today's tarot love read. Today is February 17th, and it is 12:16 p.m. p.m. A.m. was last night, right, when I was doing the late night love read. So yeah, I love Sundays. It's one of my favorite days of the week. Where I live in the world, things slow down drastically on Sundays. Everything goes to about half the pace. So it's just a nice shift, right? It's just a nice, soothing, relaxing energy. So I found myself being very relaxed, right, this morning. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, I like it. I'm an Aquarius, so I like experiences, and I like different extremes. Sometimes I like to wake up super early, right? And I like that fresh start, right? To wake up when it's still dark outside. It's kind of mysterious and fun. But other times, I like to just relax, especially in the wintertime. With the cold temperatures and such, sometimes it just feels good to hibernate and stay in bed on a Sunday morning, like I did this morning. Yeah, it was like a morning of healing for me. A lot of laughter. I watched this silly program on MTV called Ridiculousness. And it's just all these little video clips of people in their foibles, I'm laughing at their peril. But, it's just, they were kind enough to record themselves doing these silly, outrageous things. And the guys that kind of head up the show, they're really funny. They have great personalities. I mean, they're adults living kid lives, right? They're still experiencing childlike youthfulness, but they're making a living off it, which I say, good for them. It's beautiful. So anyways, it provides me a lot of good hearty laughter, and that just anytime I experience that, it's such a light energy. There has to be just an amazing healing effect that goes along with the frequency of laughter. And I'm sure there have been studies on it that probably prove that so. So I'm not saying anything that isn't widely known, but I got the chance this morning to experience some of that. So, needless to say, my energy's pretty light. Oh, hey, before I start to read, I want to take just a moment and I want to tap the crystal healing bowl and let it sing to us real quick. Whoops. That's fantastic. I mean, it's still going on my end. Okay, let's start today's tarot love read. So the first thing I want to do is I want to pull an affirmation card just to see which affirmation would be best suited for somebody to hear, taking us into today's tarot love read. Beautiful. Great affirmation, right? New beginnings. The number 44 reduces to the number 8. First of all, 4 is a powerful number on its own. 8, even more powerful, representing infinity, good fortune, power and strength. New beginnings. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Let the magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Let the magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Okay, I mean, it's sounding like it's kind of out with the old and in with the new. New beginnings. So, I don't know, that sounds pretty exciting. New beginnings are always beautiful. And I mean, look at the image there. And look at the colors. I love the colors of this card. It's magical. Beautiful butterfly. So something tells me that for somebody out there, this new beginning that you were making room in your life for, right? That you're shifting things around, freeing yourself up for. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful new beginning for you. So I can feel it. I can feel it in the energy of the card. Okay, so I'm doing today's reading with my Crystal Vision tarot set. By Jennifer Galasso. Right now, I just want to see what is the opening energy taking us into today's reading. Okay. Well, we have the Five of Pentacles, right? So this is a pretty limiting energy. This can represent the energy of feeling like you're left out in the cold. Mother and child, right? They're in the cold together. They're huddled together under this tree. In cold temperatures, right? But spiritually wealthy because they have one another. Okay, good thing change is right around the corner, right? Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. So, Wheel of Fortune, this represents change. Change that's getting ready to come into somebody's atmosphere, right? I sense that this change is probably coming soon. And it's got to be pretty favorable change, right? To be able to take us away from this particular energy. Bring us into lighter energies. Well, we're the ones who determine that, right? It's up to each and every one of us, right? Whoever this read applies to. What determines what kind of change comes into your life? Your energy. How are you managing your energy? Where's your focus right now in life? Are you thinking about life setbacks, life's disappointments and losses? Are you anticipating more losses, more pain? More of this kind of energy? Or are you living a life of gratitude, right? Where you recognize, yeah, there's been some painful experiences, but you know what? I grew so much from those. I have so much beauty and so much abundance around me. I'm so grateful for this gift of life and breath, air in my lungs. This is definitely a time to be living in gratitude. I mean, if you think about it, I'm going to break this down for everybody real quick, right? Changes in our life, all those are really are at the end of the day, they just represent different frequencies, right? So, if we're operating at a lower frequency, how is a higher vibrating frequency going to resonate with us and come into our lives, right? So what determines what kind of change comes into our lives? Ourselves, and how we're managing our energy. Because if we're operating from a place of unconditional love, living a life of gratitude, right? A life of no judgments, and no ill feelings, no hatred, no negativity. If we're operating like that, then we're gonna be operating at a higher frequency. So when change comes into our life, it's going to be a higher vibrating frequency of change. So they're more favorable changes. So, anyways, I wanted to point that out, right? Because it's a truth. Yeah, and I hope all of you hear it. All right, tell me more. Tell me more. Okay, we have the Hierophant, which is also the card of Taurus. So some of you may be in a relationship with the Taurus, or you may be a Taurus. The other energy that this card represents is this is seeking spiritual wisdom, right? This can be beckoning you to connect with your higher self, right? To go to a quiet place, to go to the cave where the Hierophant lives, right? Enter the cave of solitude and quietness and listen. Listen to your intuition. What's it telling you, right? The Hierophant, represented by universal beliefs, right? They're all symbols of the different religions in the world. He doesn't side with any particular one. He's of universal belief. Yeah, so this is a great card, encouraging somebody to seek spiritual wisdom and counsel. It can be from a priest or rabbi, somebody that you look up to spiritually, a mentor of sorts. Okay, we have the Unknown card. Wherever this card falls in the spread, whatever question is connected to it, the answer at the time is not meant to be known. It's too soon to know. The figure here in the card stares deeply into this crystal ball. It looks like she has tears coming from her eyes, right? She's trying to see, get an idea of what lies ahead, but the ball's clouded. She can't see. Okay, we have the tower moment, right? This is where, for whatever reason, maybe we've been receiving promptings, right, to make a certain kind of change in our life. For whatever reason, we haven't followed these promptings and made this change for ourselves. This is the universe stepping in to move the pieces of the puzzle around in a way to create the opportunity for change. I mean, it's not a scary thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a reminder that you are loved. You are loved by the universe. That whatever this change is coming in. It's to serve your highest good. It's for your own benefit, for your own growth. And it's kind of interesting. I've never just felt so great about the tower before. But there's a real beauty to it, right? And there's even a beauty to some of the pain. Okay, we now have the Three of Cups. This is a good energy, right? This represents the energy of getting together with friends to celebrate, enjoy good times, laughter, just experience a good light energy together. A lot of love and feelings being shared here, taking place under a full moon, right? So magnify that feeling. Sitting near a pond of water, magnify the feeling more. It's good energy. Too many cards. Okay, we have the Five of Cups now. Five of Cups represents the energy of being focused on the losses, on disappointments in life, setbacks, rather than the blessings, right? The abundance. Just like the figure in this card, she's focused on these three spilled cups in the water. Three of them. She can't see the two full cups that are being offered to her on both sides of her. If she could, I think she would suddenly feel gratitude, right? To know that life is not so bleak, that is truly abundant, and it's abundant for her. So she has much to be grateful for. And that's coming in under the Wheel of Fortune, right? What was I saying about the Wheel of Fortune, about change coming in, right? Preparing ourselves, making sure that we're living a life of gratitude and not living in disappointment and anger, these lower vibrating frequencies. Beautiful. Okay, we now have the King of Cups. King of Cups is coming in under the Hierophant. Right? So, King of Cups would be a water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. King, so male energy, but it doesn't have to be any of those. King of Cups, it's the energy that it represents. He's the most loving king. He's also the most intuitive of the kings, right? He's balanced with his divine masculine and balanced with his divine feminine, right? Represented the masculine, the foot on dry land, the feminine, his foot in the water, right? Balanced in his emotions, his feelings, and balanced in his presence here on earth. He's able to magically diffuse anger. He's a great problem solver. He operates out of unconditional love. It's a stable energy that you can count on. And again, that's coming in under the Hierophant. Okay, we now have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles would be an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Queen, so female energy. Queen of Pentacles sits at her ancient tree throne. She knows her place in this world. She's lived life, right? The Queen of Pentacles is experienced. She's not young and inexperienced. She comes with wisdom from her years of experience. She's experienced the victories, triumphs of life, and she's also experienced the failures, the setbacks, the disappointments. She's overcome them all. And now she sits here at her throne, paying attention to all the details, not missing a beat. And the Queen of Pentacles is coming in under the Unknown card. Okay, we have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is coming in under the Tower. Five of Swords represents the energy of feeling like somebody stabbed you in the back. Thinking somebody had your back, that you had their support, when in fact you did not. And it hurt. But like all pains, this is a pain that people can heal from, right? I think this is a past pain. I feel like this in this card, right? Because what's standing out to me right here is this color in the center, the healing that I'm seeing there. And that's coming in under the Tower. So what it could be is whatever that, whatever this represents to you. This was the Tower moment for you. Could have just been a misunderstanding, right? A miscommunication problem. But it was heavy nonetheless, right? It was a Tower moment. However, there's a beauty to this, right? If we're operating in divine timing, that means that there was meaning and there was purpose to this taking place. Absolutely, there was meaning and purpose. I get it, right? So what this represents, right? So whatever this means to you, whoever you are in life, right? This is pointing out to you that it was okay, it was meant to happen. It was the universe, right? Moving pieces around in just a way to cause this to happen. It's a great truth that we're discovering today. Okay, I mean, gosh, I'm kind of already jumping into the read. I haven't even finished it yet. It's fun as a tarot reader when it connects, when you can, the pieces of the puzzle just fit, right? You can feel the truth in it. You can feel your intuition just clicking in. It's fun. And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful to my guides. All right, tell me more. Tell me more. Okay, we now have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords would be an air sign, so Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Like all knights, this is an energy that's sure to show up. In this knight, he brings, it's a mental energy, right? So I feel like he's bringing in a truth. It's an understanding of some sort. It's coming in under the Three of Cups. Okay, beautiful. Energy taking us out of today's love read. Is there anything more appropriate than the Ten of Cups? This is two people coming together in union. He is her knight in shining armor, and she's the love of his life. And he gives her his love, right, for life, forever. And she does the same for him. It's beautiful. They're up to their waist in water. A lot of emotion and feeling here. You have a partial moon up here, illuminating the light for them. Okay, I have the card spread done now. Give me just a few moments to take a look at it. I need to see what I see and feel what I feel, and then I can share the read with you. So hang on just a few. Okay, I think I have it, and this is a beautiful story here, right? It's a beautiful story about two people coming together. It's kind of their story, part of their experience on some of what's happened, right? This is all about this beautiful new beginning for these two. It's perfect, and I mean it's such a transition for both of them, being able to, experiencing and managing their own energy prior to being together and then actually coming together. But I feel like the journey on the two of you trying to come together, I feel like it's been a difficult journey, right? Both of you feeling like you left out in the cold at times. Maybe even wondering, whether or not it's real at times. This feeling, right? You're just trusting and following feeling. But it's only feeling, it's not part of your 3D touch and feel experience. It's just a feeling, it's just a hunch. It's just your intuition, just, that's funny. But you're both being informed, right? That change is coming, right? The coming together of the two of you. It's approaching, right? And this beautiful change is on its way. And the two of you want to create as beautiful of a change together as possible. So you're both being encouraged, right? To not focus on your losses and heartbreaks, but to focus on the lessons and the gratitude and the blessings in life. Living life with gratitude, both of you, right? So you're both operating at a high frequency when you are able to finally come together, and all the creation that comes with it. think some of you may be in a relationship with a Taurus, right? Or you may be a Taurus, but you're seeking spiritual wisdom, right? You're connecting with your higher self. You're operating from a place of unconditional love, right? Where is your intention? It's something to ask yourself, right? At the end of each and every day, is my intention pure? Am I operating from a place of unconditional love, right? Am I trying to do good to others around me, trying to bring them good, loving energy? So like I mentioned before, you're operating on intuition only. You're looking for the stability and the security. And some of you, it may be a connection to an earth sign, right? But you don't know for sure because you're just following. You really don't have anything in 3D to substantiate it. You're strictly basing it off of feeling. So it leaves you to a degree in a little bit of the unknown, right? You really need to operate from spirit here. You really need to listen and count on your intuition. Trust it. Yeah, because I just want to say, I don't know if this unknown is ever going to be known until you do trust it. Whatever that means, right, to somebody out there. It's like taking that leap of faith. So on this journey that the two of you have been on, right, the universe has been part of it. Coming together in the 3D has been difficult. I mean, there will be such a deep sense of appreciation for it from both of you when it does finally happen, because it's had its ups and downs, right? Painful moments, moments where you felt like just all the energy in life was sucked out of you at the moment. Just the vulnerability that was there, all being set up, designed by the universe, right? Why? To create growth, to open the door for change, right? To strengthen the two of you. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I've ever felt better about a tower moment before. What lies ahead for the two of you, right? When you do finally come together in the 3D, good times, right? Great conversations. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's like your twin flames. You're barely coming together in the 3D, but you've known each other spiritually for lifetimes. So it's that kind of reunion, those kind of energies coming together again, right? Powerful energy, powerful kind of energy that you can, even when you're not together, you can recognize it, tap into it, and feel one another's presence. You can feel the connection between the two of you. Where does it take you? Well, inevitably, the two of you land in one another's arms. You finally come together in the 3D, and it's this beautiful union, right? And it is the 10 of Cups, not the 2 of Cups, right? Because it's as if you've known each other for lifetimes, right? And now you're coming back together again. Why? Because it's written in the stars. It's meant to be. The universe needed the two of you to be together. It needed your energies to come together and be shared, right? And then to share yourselves with the world, because the world needs your truth. The two of you were able to help heal the world, see the world, explore the world. Man, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, so beautiful. I don't want to put this card down. I just want to stay right here, right? Because I'm connected to it right now. I can feel it. I hope you guys can too. Okay. Powerful, powerful read. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that it resonated with you. I hope that you were able to connect to your truth, to connect a part of your story here, because this is a beautiful story. I think there are some great insights here. There's some great direction, right, on how each and every one of us can guide ourselves and direct ourselves to finding our truth, to bringing love into our life, right? That level of unconditional love that so many of us don't ever really discover, right? But we know that it exists. We know that it's there, right? And some of us are just striving to try to bring it in again. So, or bring it in for the first time. All right. Guys, thank you for all the love and support at Tarot, Love, and Abundance. As a reader, I'm all about trying to create as much love and abundance as possible for each and every one of us. So I'm trying to create the best possible outcome. Those are the reads that I do, and why not? Because each and every one of us are creators of our own world, our own experience. Why wouldn't we try to create the best possible experience for ourselves? Okay, thank you for all the donations, the beautiful contributions towards my channel. They make a huge difference for me. It's what keeps me alive, right? That and the personal reads. So thank you all so much. Okay, guys, have a fantastic Sunday and a beautiful rest of February.